Hey everyone, it's TSM DOTA 2 here. You guys ask us a ton of questions on social media, and we picked the best ones to answer. A special shout out goes out to GMC for making this video possible. Let's get into it. At XF_Unreal ask, has becoming a coach altered the way in which you see the game at all? No, it has not. The game is still the same to me. I wake up, I watch games, I play games. It's the same thing to me. The only thing that changed is how I view my team. Once I become a coach, I can have a more neutral opinions in the team. And it's very nice because sometimes when you're playing on the team while leading a team, if you don't play as good, it's hard to criticize someone else or talk about something when you played bad. But since I'm not playing at all, it's very easy for me to have a very fair and neutral balanced view. And this way, conversations can move past really fast, which is why having a coach is kind of OP. At Villius for the win ask, when did you all first start playing Dota 2? 2011, when it first came out.
2019 for me.
2012 for me.
Somewhere of the 2016.
2009 for me.
Oh, we kind of Dota 1.
They're beta testing. I started playing Dota 2 2013. Dendy won TI. No, it's TI. Dendy got second place actually. I was watching Dendy.
9v7a. What do you guys want to see in the next meta? I would say I want to see aura items not be so strong and some kind of split push items be more strong, like blink and kind of in a way that makes the game less 5v5 and more skirmishy on sides, and then you have to be more smart about how you're moving around on the map rather than just getting to minute 15, buying your aura, then grouping up and running it down mid as 5. So I'd like something a bit more like that.
I like to see some meeple. Some meeple would be great.
I like
Wiki removed from the game.
I like to nerf the OP heroes like Lina and maybe nerf like team items. So maybe more like individuals.
All the viable heroes right now. It's just like it's hard to run. Like the worst heroes are just very hard to run. Like Bone Clings and Weaver carry. Like who the hell picks that? What the froge? If like Bad Boom can lose with Weaver carry up like 10-20 kills, the hero is something wrong with it. I just want to see heroes that don't get picked next meta.
Quizro43 asked, what is your favorite Peruvian food tomorrow? I like ceviche a lot lately. I really like the mix of the fish and the sweet of the sweet potato. I think it's one of the most simple and nice dishes there is. And you can get a fancy one, you can get a simple one. So I think that would have to be my favorite.
Chiefy at Shifty asks, is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't know. I think it's different. There is a sausage inside, right? But in sandwich you can put anything.
Hot dog is a sandwich because it's a bread plus meat, right?
Yeah, I think theoretically it should be a sandwich because it's between two pieces of bread.
A hot dog is not a sandwich because it's got the wrong type of bread. It's a bun.
That's
It's
bread,
different
bro.
opinion
How
than the
how
sandwich.
buns made?
It's not about how they're made, it's just the type of bread we're using here to sandwich our meat.
Deformity asks, how did you guys pick up Whitemon? Tell me the whole story. I'm rooting for any Indonesian pro player. So as you guys might know or might not know, but I played in Southeast Asia for like a whole year with Tigers, and I found some success there because I couldn't find any success in North America for a whole year. So I decided to branch out, being the player that I am, and I actually teamed up with not one but 2 Indonesian players. You guys remember who they are? It's In Your Dream and Zephyr. We won a minor, it was great. That's why I realized like C supports are actually pretty legit. And then how did I get Whitemon? Because I have connections to C, I'm friends with the Fnatic guys and the Talent guys, and I'm looking for position 5. I'm asking around all my friends and reaching out, network, and a lot of people would telling me Whitemon was a free agent. So I watched his replays, messaged him, and the rest is history.
At BLE2Bletus ask, what do you guys think is the most broken thing in the game? I think that cooldown reduction is a dumb mechanic and needs to be tweaked even more. I think the scaling of cooldown reduction makes it so some heroes, the way they scale, it just makes it very like you don't really have an answer. Like some puck with Octarine Core and Spell Prism how do you catch this guy? I feel like that mechanic is not my favorite.
I think the most broken thing in the game is Lost Pick Husker. If I have to play against this in one more power, I'm just going to abandon.
Typical Colin asks, if each one of you had to role swap, what would you play?
I play mid. It's the most fun role. Whenever I play pubs, I want to go mid because support is boring and mid is fun. And it's really easy to carry games when you play mid.
Would play
Play boss 5. That would be the best boss.
yeah. Also V5 dude. 5 is like, I don't know, when I play 3, I feel so powerful. I can not only give my carry the best game, but I can destroy 2 opponents. It's like, I don't think there's many roles that can do that. Especially when you're like, I don't know, Undying, 3. I guess that's my position 5 playstyle.
I would play carry because carry is fun if you have free roadmap. But if you lose your lane, role is not fun.
Yeah, I would play carry also, I think. Because you just spam and carry the game.
Free lane, you're just hitting creeps. Get throws, your team's like, hey, you can have these Aegis. Okay, I'll take you guys. Keep farming.
At Artist Ray, who is most likely to be late to scrims? Honestly, everyone's like been pretty on top of the ball. If anyone's most likely gonna be late to scrim, it's probably gonna be me. Sometimes I sleep through my 3 alarms. I sleep like a rock sometimes. It's hard to wake me up. Everyone's been working hard, waking up early and playing a lot of games, so it's a very disciplined team. It's good.
At one of the first might ask, do you think NA and SA deserve another slot for majors? NA absolutely not. And SA, I think, do have a lot of good teams actually. They have like Beast Ghost, EG, another Predator. So I think 2 slots is good. I wouldn't say 3 slots is good for SA.
Yeah, I agree. I think 2 is good for both regions. I think if it's a 3rd slot for whatever reason, it should just be like a wildcard slot or some last chance qualifier type deal. Then it's fine.
I think the should be minimum 3 invites per region, and the strongest region, depending on major performance, should win like the region an extra slot. So then it goes from 3 to 4. I don't think NA deserves an extra one, but I think in general, like the 3rd team that usually goes to the major are not very good, but because of the experience they get from going to major, it makes it so they improved a lot, and then they get to the next level. But it only happens because they get to land, and so the region doesn't ever evolve into 3 teams, because the 3rd team, you know, the one that's behind, let's say maybe Beast Coast and EG, doesn't really get to play on LAN and learn that stuff. They just stay in, they get 3rd place, they lose, and they never qualify, and it's quite rough. We've been there when we were at the Team Undying.
If anything, to me it looks like Europe needs another slot because they have way too many strong teams that would do really well at the major.
At Barry59700119 asks, how badly are you gonna beat Saberlight at the major? Now this is assuming we even gonna play them, because they're gonna be in the other group, because we are NA and they're NA, so we're gonna be a separate group. So if we play them, you know, then we play them. But how badly do I want to beat them? I don't really have any feelings towards beating them. I already beat them already. So I'm moving forward and focusing on the bigger fish in the pool. You know, your freaking Bet Booms and LGDs and Team Liquids. You know, I really want to beat Team Liquid, even though they're my good friends. It's because who doesn't want to beat Nisha, bro?
I'll send Saber back to check. Heading back.
Send to the airport.
At 742RO ask, who is the most exciting or scary team to be facing at the Lima Major?
I think most exciting probably European teams like Liquid.
I think interesting team to play at the Major will be Hellraisers. I'm looking forward to battling against the Press Kit, one of the most looked up and coming young players. I would also like to face Gaming Gladiators. Usually match each other quite often at the majors. Knights, I've seen them do well in China, and I'm curious to see how good Ego is after coming back into tier 1 scene.
I think LGD for me, exciting because they have 3 new players, kind of like us, bunch of young guys. So, and then they beat Esther like 4-0 or something. So can't wait to see what Xiaoyan has prepared for us.
I'm looking forward to playing Tundra the most, see how strong the TI winners are.
Looking forward to playing against C teams. I just want to know how far they could be.
For me, LGD and Duster must be the most exciting teams to play against. That's because I never played with Chinese teams before.
We appreciate you guys sending in your questions and watching this video. If there's anything else you would like to know, please feel free to leave a comment below. We're excited to be representing TSM and can't wait to show you guys what we're capable of at the Major. Thanks again to GMC for making this video possible. Catch you guys soon.